Alright guys, good evening. This is MLB 19 episode 14 from the weekends. If you guys are tuning in to hashtag I am a creator community, you'll want to catch more MLB 19 from the weekends, which is every Saturday and Sunday. Make sure you guys hit that like button and turn on the notification bell if you guys have not already done it. If any of you in the chat has a Facebook or Twitter, tweet it out, share a comment, add it to your playlist, because the more people we bring in, a lot of you guys are doing me a huge favor. Just remember, pay it forward and be rewarded. Never ask for support back to begin with. If you guys have any questions, type it in the chat. So the Tigers are looking to recover after the last two losses against the Cleveland Indians last week. So we're actually visiting as 7-6 Tigers as we visit the 5-5 Minnesota Twins. I believe this will be a good series, as we'll bring in John Zimmerman. Maki Montauk has been slumping against right-handed hitters this year with a 77 average versus right-handed pitching. You should consider someone off the bench is going to get that. So how are you guys doing on this late afternoon? Hopefully you guys are doing pretty well and pretty much having a good day so far. If you guys have any questions, type it in the chat. But basically, I was just sleeping in over an hour today, so I am pretty much doing good. I'm doing good.
Friday night baseball from the Twin Cities.
Since I am off tomorrow, guys, tomorrow's Wednesday, you guys will get a new episode of Borderlands Game of the Edition, and you might also get Kingdom Hearts 3 after that. That'll be first thing in the morning with Borderlands. So we get our first look at Jose Barreros. That's for the 5-5 Twins. He has a 2-0 record, 1.10 ERA. He's given up 7 hits, 4 walks, and 12 strikeouts. So it's going to be a pleasure what he can do today. As we get a look at John Hicks, he's batting 241 average, home run, and 3 ribbies. Remember guys, pay it forward and be rewarded. Never ask for support back to begin with. He sets the target to pitch, strike one. And that's the first pitch around 7:10 down in Minnesota, hosting the 7-6 Tigers. It's on managing Detroit. The 0-1 count, the pitch. And the second pitch is foul, and that's strike 2. And as you can see, we have the White Sox visiting the Yankees. It's 2-0. 0-2 count, the pitch, and a strikeout looking, and that's out number 1 for the Tigers. As that's the first strikeout for Jose Barreros. Bottom of your screen, Rays visiting the Blue Jays. It's 1-0. So we look at the lineup, guys. Miguel Cabrera batting 241. Nick Castellanos. Miguel Cabrera has been leading the Tigers in home runs with just 2. As we get a look at Jordy Mercer, batting 320 average, home run, 3 ribbies. So we have the Oakland A's visiting the Texas Rangers. Here's the pitch, strike 1. Kansas City Royals hosting the Indians with 1-0. We have the Astros visiting the Mariners. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Tigers will get a recover after the last 2 losses. It's 7-6 visiting the 5-5. We have Matthew Ross, Dave Lawrence, Ricky Holiday, and Del Parker. So you can see the Angels defeating the Chicago Cubs in an upset. Scores 2-1. Allen with his 9th save. That's the pitch, ball 1.
That might be a little indication of the strike zone we can.
But yeah, tweet it out, share a comment, add it to your playlist, guys. Let everyone know that we are live at the moment. Here's the pitch. Ball 2. Washington Nationals hosting the Pittsburgh Pirates. Scores 2-0. Philadelphia Phillies visiting the Marlins. It's 9-0. Here's the pitch.
And now a ball lifted.
Tigers were going to start off quick, and that's going to be right center field, and he makes the catch, 2 away for the Tigers. Now the one and only Miguel Cabrera batting .241 average, 2 home runs, 5 ribbies for the 7-6 Tigers. Padres visiting the Arizona Diamondbacks, 1-0. Here's the pitch, ball 1. The 1-0 count, the pitch. Strike 1.
And we're just getting started here in Minneapolis.
That was pitch number 10. Here's the pitch.
And
that ball is foul, strike 2. If you guys don't have a Twitter, tweet it out, say a comment, add it to your playlist. Let everyone know that we are live and love what we do with the hashtag I'm a Creator community. What's up, Happy? Welcome to the stream. Hope all is well. You guys check out that channel. He's part of hashtag I'm a Creator. Here's the pitch, ball 3. On deck we have Ned Castellanos, 11-9's good man, batting .269 average. 3-2 count, the pitch.
High in the air out towards shallow right.
As we go, and he makes the catch, and the side is retired.
3 up, 3 down for Detroit.
3 down go to the Tigers. As we get a look at the 5-5 Minnesota Twins. Bottom of the first, no score in the first game of the series. Now we get guys in the chat through the Creator community. We get a look at Jordy Mercer. He's 0 for 1, making his 3rd start. 3.55 ERA. He's given up 12 hits, 1 walk, and 20 strikeouts for his good stat sheet. Here we're taking on these batters. Byron Buxton, batting .273 average, home run, and 2 ribbies. As he is a design hitter. He nods his head. Here's the pitch. Ball 1.
So guys, these
ball 1 for the Tigers. Actually, no. Ball 1 for the Indians. Taking on Jordy Mercer. The 1-0 count. Here's the pitch. Ball 2.
They have to find a way to go out there and execute all facets of the game and squeak a few of these wins out.
Hit ball, foul, strike 1.
Looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right
Here comes the 2-1 count.
If he was able to keep
foul
his
ball,
hands
strike
back
2.
a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
He sets the target. Here comes the 2-2. And Tigers defense, he makes the catch. 1 away for the Twins. Good eye by the Tigers defense, 7-6 record.
Take a look at the Twins lineup in this one. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, Matt, let's see if Jonathan Scope can keep up.
As we're going to be having the lineup for the 5-5 Twins this season. Jonathan Soap, batting .231 average. Nelson Cruz, former Texas Ranger. Eddie Rosario, former Blue Jay, if I'm right. Now we get our look at Ronald Torres, batting .481 average, 2 ribbies.
Zimmerman, 2 hits in 7 tries.
Sticking on the pitcher.
First pitch of the
Here's the pitch. Strike 1.
Fastball right down Broadway, taken for a strike.
If you know you got a real patient hitter at the plate, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here, attacking
No 1-1
his
count,
own
the pitch.
0-0 and getting ahead.
Ball 1.
And he comes back with a pitch that misses here. 1-1 to the Minnesota third baseman.
Here comes the 1-1 count. Strike 2.
On the outer half, 1-2 now.
So in Zimmerman, we're going to grip and rip on this batter. It's 1-2 count with 1 out. Ball 2.
For a ball, it's 2-2.
The pitch. Swing and a miss, and that's out number 2 for the Minnesota Twins. And that's the first strikeout for Jordan Zimmerman.
The best ones have that late action that just starts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
As we get a look at Nelson Cruz. Here's the pitch, strike one. As everybody may know in the chat, Nelson Cruz, former Texas Ranger, batting .279 average, 2 home runs, 10 ribbies. Everybody knows his batter pretty well. 0-1 count, the pitch. Attacking the swing, strike two. Nelson Cruz not having a good first at-bat person. It's on Zimmerman. Here's the pitch. Ball one.
Up the ladder on him, but he lays off 1-2.
You know, Matty, I'm not surprised by that pitch. Raised the eye level.
Nelson Cruz didn't like what he saw right there.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Here's the pitch. He nods his head. Ball two.
1-2 pitch is a slider that misses 2-2.
At the 2-2 count. Swing and a miss, and that's 1, 2, 3 outs. Side is retired. No one has saw first blood in the first game of the series. As 7-6 is visiting 5-5. As we go to the top of the second, nothing. As we get a look at Nick Castellanos, batting .269, average 2 home runs, 8 ribbies. If you guys have any questions, type it in the chat.
First delivery to him on the way.
Here's the pitch. Strike one. Castellanos looking to get off to a good start again for the 7-6 Tigers. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike two. The 0-2 count. Ball one. The pitcher wants the 5-5 Twins waiting to see what the 7-6 Tigers are going to do. Here's the pitch.
So does he go back out there again?
No, man.
He's trying to get a base hit off of him. Second baseman makes the catch. Gives it the first baser, one away.
There's one gone here to start the second.
Okay, here's how the Twins are lining up defensively. And let's focus our attention on jack of all trades.
Here's the lineup for the 5-5 Twins coming out of Minnesota. Cesar Cron, Nelson Cruz, Max Kepler, and Rosario, former Blue Jay. As we get a look at Chris Stewart, batting .222 average, 3 slugger, 378. Pitcher nods his head. Here's the pitch. Ball one.
As he lays off below the zone.
Here's the pitch. Strike one.
Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely you see a
7-6 Tigers visiting the 5-5 Twins in the first game of the series.
Take a good hack at that pitch.
Here's the pitch. Ball two.
On that one, 2 balls and a strike.
Here's the pitch. And that's going to be a pop-up for the Tigers. Not what they were expecting. And that's out number 2. Phillies visiting the Marlins of Miami. Scores 13-0. Let's get a look at Nigel Goodrum, batting .286 average, 2 home runs, 4 RBIs to his credit.
And now pitch on the way.
Here's the pitch. Ball one.
Change up there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball one.
Padres visiting the Diamondbacks. The score's tied at 1. The pitch, ball two. Ball two for Nigel Goodrum, guys. He has a .286 batting average. Here's the pitch to him. Strike one.
This fastball over. It's 2-1.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that.
2-1 count. Here's the pitch. Tigers. And he makes the catch. 3 outs, side is retired. As the Tigers were looking to get the first base, but it came close. As we go to the bottom of the second, nothing. The 5-5 Twins are off the bat. As we get a look at CJ Cron, batting .179 average, 1 ribby to his credit. He's looking to get off to a good start for his team. He nods his head, the pitch. Strike one.
So far, this has been a very good outing for this guy. Listen, he doesn't
Here comes another pitch from Zimmerman.
but what he needs to do, and he's doing it right now.
And speaking of base hits, the Twins will get the first attempt, and that's a base hit single. Tigers did not get the 7-6 Tigers record. Don't get there in time. Check it out one more time by CJ Cron. There you go. As we get a look at Eddie Rosario, batting 238 average, home run 4 ribbies. That's the 5-5 Twins. We're staring at a base runner at first, no outs. They're looking to drive that base runner from first. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Remember, Rosario, he's batting 238 average. Well, that's not too bad. Here's the pitch to him. Ball 1.
Past history with Jordan Zimmerman. He's got 5 base hits in 18 at-bats. 2 of those hits were for home runs.
This Zimmerman is looking to keep an eye on that base runner from first. Make sure he does not steal second. Good eye by Zimmerman. Here's the pitch. That's the second baser. Get there in time, and he does. Good job by the Tigers defense. That's 1 away for the Twins. As the Twins were looking to steal second. That's a swing and a miss, strike 2, and the slugger gets there in time, the second baseman. Good eye by the Tigers defense with a 7-6 record. It swings and deals. 1 and 2 count the pitch. And the Tigers makes the catch by the defense. That's 2 away for the Twins. Now we get our first look at Jonathan Scope, batting 231 average, 1 home run, 2 ribbies to his credit. He's looking to grip and rip. Here comes Zimmerman. Strike 1.
No balls and a strike. Bottom of the second here with no score.
The 0-1 count, the pitch. Second swing, ball 1. Here's the swing and deal. Ball 2.
Just a bit low.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty, but hey, I give
here comes the 2-1 count.
Really working the count right here.
All even now, 2-2.
That's batted foul, strike 2. Zimmerman, we're gonna get him out. Swing and a miss, and that's 3 outs altogether. Side is retired. As the 5-5 Twins coming out of Minnesota give up 1 hit. As we go to the top of the third, nothing. Tigers were gonna get their own hits to the column. Let's begin a look at Ford Hanna once again. Twins trying to overcome the last 2 losses when they hosted the Cleveland Indians. Tigers won the first ones 5-3 when they had a 4-game winning streak, and then lost second and third one by the score 7-5, and then lost the finale 4-1 by last week. So Tigers were going to get back on the same score. Here's the pitch. And that's going to be out to the left, and he makes the catch 1 away. If you guys have any questions, type it in the chat. If you guys want to catch more MLB 19 from the weekends, make sure you guys hit that like button and turn on notification bell if you guys have not already had the opportunity. If anyone in the chat has a Facebook or Twitter, what's up, JC? How you doing, sir? Check out that channel. Remember, hashtag I am a creator community equals hashtag pay it forward. Let everyone know that we are live with the community as we speak. Here's the pitch. Tigers were going to get something, and he makes the catch. That's 2 away. Royals hosting the Indians, 2-0. And if you guys have any questions, type it in the chat. Now we have Demir Candelario batting 378 average, 1 home run and 3 ribbies to his credit. Right-handed batter with 2 outs.
But I'm also
He nods his head, the
interested to see
Pets.
if this offense can
Ball
figure out
one.
a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen.
The 1-0 count, the Pets. Ball two.
Well, here's a guy we know is
It was singing Candelario was looking at grip and rip.
last two pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself in counts where he's likely to be successful.
Strike one. As you guys may know, I took an over an hour relaxation before I did an episode right now, so we're actually doing good. Tigers, we're gonna get something. And that's from center field, and he makes the catch. Side is retired. Tigers, the 76 Tigers are struggling a little bit. Well, let's see what happens with the Twins. As we go to bottom of the third, it's nothing. As we get a look at shortstop Marwin Gonzalez, batting .366 average, 1 home run and 8 ribbies to his career. As both of these teams are looking to get something on the board. Here's the pitch. Second swing, ball one. If you guys do not have a Twitter, you guys are missing out. So you guys need to get a Twitter. Join the hashtag #IamACreator community as we speak. With that philosophy, swing and a miss, strike two. Both of them with 2 strikes looking. So Zimmerman, we're going to get this guy out to open the bottom of the third. Here's the pitch. And the pitcher will do just that. And that's out number 1. Good eye by the Tigers pitcher. 7-6, visiting the 5-5 team. Now we get a look at Max Kepler, batting .379, 1 home run, 8 ribbies. Let's credit. Zimmerman sinks and deals. Here's the pitch. Strike one.
Strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1.
0-1 count, the Pits.
Tried to pull that one back.
Strike two looking. Tigers not having a good at-bat to this point.
Now here's
the 0-2 count, the Pits. Ball one. He does not want to hit that one that's further to the right. Here's the Pits. And strikeout looking, and that's out number 2 for the Twins. Not off to a good start for the 5-5 Tigers. That's the 4th strikeout for Zimmerman. It's looking good. And if you guys have any questions, type it in the chat. Now we get a look at Jason Castro. 296 average, 1 home run, 4 RBIs to his credit. He's been with the Twins for a long time, or he might have been with a different team. The Pits. And that's ball one.
That's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable.
Here's the pitch to him.
You can go inside or outside.
Ball two.
I like that purpose pitch.
So Zimmerman getting off to a little bit of a bad foot right now. Here's the pitch to him. Strike one. So Zimmerman really needed that to have any opportunity.
Inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
A 2-1 count. Swing and a miss, strike two. So Zimmerman, we're going to get out of this inning. Here's the Pits. Ball three. On deck, we got Byron Buxton. And here comes the 3-2 count.
He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
And that'll be the second hit for the 5-5 Twins. That's a base hit single.
Hey guys, that's an excellent job right there.
Tigers trying to get there in time, but that's okay. And remember guys, pay it forward and be rewarded. Never ask for support back. And if you guys have any questions, type it in the chat. But you guys really need to get a Twitter. And tweet it out, say a comment, add it to your playlist. As we get a second look at Byron Buxton, he's 0 for 1 with the pop out in his first attempt. He does have a 250 average though. Here's the pitch. As the 5-5 team, sitting at base runner first for 2 outs. So Zimmerman, we're going to get him out. Here's the pitch.
Definitely threw his timing off.
As the Tigers defense, he makes the catch. Side is retired. 3 down, Saddis retired. Tigers give up 1 hit. Still plenty of time for both teams to score in this first game of the series. As we go to top of the 4th, Tigers 7-6 nothing, 5-5 Twins nothing. As we get a second look at John Hicks, he's 0 for 1 with a strikeout at his first time. Tigers will get off to a good start. It's a 7-6 team visiting the 5-5 Twins. Here's the pitch. Ball 1.
These hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you.
So yeah, I'm off the rest of today and I'm off tomorrow. So just to let you guys know on the work schedule. Strike 1.
Nice to see a low-scoring pitchers duel for once.
Rays visiting the Blue Jays. Score is 9-5. Wow.
Now the 1-1
Here's the pitch.
That's popped up. That's a hit.
And the Tigers will get the first opportunity. Wait a minute. They're looking for a first base runner. And he was looking to go for a double, but that's out number 1. Not sure if that's going to be a hit or not. Second look at Jordy Mercer. He's 0 for 1 with a flyout in his first time.
Jordy Mercer, he's 0 for 1 thus far.
Top of the 4th, 1 out. Score is 0-0. Here's the pitch. Strike 1. Royals hosting the Cleveland Indians, 4-0. Only 1 count, the pitch. And a hit fly ball, strike 2.
Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4.
He nods his head, the pitch, and then he strikes out looking, and that's out number 2. Second strikeout for Jose Barreros. Now the 1-0 Miguel Cabrera, we're going to have something. He's 0 for 1 with a flyout in the first.
First offering on its way.
Here's the pitch. Strike 1.
Taken up in the zone.
The record between Miguel Cabrera taking on Barreros, he's 0 for 5.
First pitch right out of the gate.
Anything can happen between both teams. 7-6 visiting the 5-5. Phillies visiting the Marlins, scored 13-0. Here's the pitch, ball 1.
Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities.
1-1 count, the pitch. Cabrera, and not a good result as he makes the catch. Saddis retired. Nothing going between both teams right now, especially the 5-5 Twins. 2 hits, Tigers have 1. As we go to the bottom of the 4th, 0-0 in this first game of the series. As we get a look at Ronald Torres, he's 0 for 1 with a strikeout in the first.
This game is rolling right along.
Left-handed batter, here's the pitch. Foul ball, strike 1.
Would be able to get some base runners on and get him in, but that hasn't been the case.
He sets the target, the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 2.
He's quickly behind 0-2.
Here's the pitch to him. Swing and a miss, and that's out number 1 for the Twins. 5-5 hosting the 7-6. That's the 5th strikeout for Jordan Zimmerman. Check it out one more time.
Those arms extended and pretty ugly swing right there.
That's 90 miles an hour. That's the 5th strikeout for Jordan Zimmerman. He's doing pretty good at this point. Here's the pitch. Strike 1.
Strike here on a borderline pitch. It's strike 1.
We're moving along in this one, heading into
Get a second look at Nelson Cruz, former Texas Ranger. He's 0 for 1 with the strikeout and the second in the first. Swing and a miss, strike 2.
It's 0-2. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the
The 0-2 count, the pitch.
Fouled off.
Foul ball, strike 2. Zimmerman nods his head. Here's the pitch.
And he'll
Ball
try
1.
to tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again.
My top moderator, my pudding for 675 days, guys. He'll be in the saddle in a little bit.
Swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one.
Zimmerman, we're going to get out of it. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and that's out number 2 for the Twins. John Zimmerman putting on the clinic. That is strikeout number 6 by the Tigers. Take it out one more time.
Always a confidence boost when you can sit down the guys at the top of the lineup.
Zimmerman putting on the clinic.
Here's CJ Crone now.
Here's the target. Strike one.
A high strike that time. It's 0-1. A base hit.
CJ Crone, he's 1 for 1 with a single in the second. We're going to continue to improve that record. The 5-5 Twins. He nods his head. Here's the pitch.
Weekly hit to third. Candelario comes up with it.
And he makes the catch. The side is retired. Nothing going between both teams yet, but it's still early. So we go to the top of the 5th. Tigers nothing, Twins nothing. 7-6, hosting visiting the 5-5.
Thanks, Matt.
Tweet out the live stream, guys. The more, let everyone know that we are live and love what we do with the community. If you guys do not have a Twitter, tweet it out, share it, comment, add it to your playlist. If you guys have any questions, type it in the chat. So we get a look at Nick Castellanos. He's 0 for 1. In the pitch, strike 1.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Both teams were going to get something on the board in the first game of the series. When we count the pitch, ball 1. White Sox visiting the Yankees. It's 5-0.
An imposing right-handed figure at 6'4" tall. He was a
remember, guys, pay it forward and be rewarded. Here's the pitch.
Yeah, he's turned himself into
Twins, we're going to get something. He picks up a block, and he makes the catch, and that's out number 1. Get a second look at Chris and Stewart, guys. He's 0 for 1 with a pop out in the second. Orioles visiting the Red Sox. It's 6-3. He nods his head. Here's the pitch. Strike 1. As you guys may know, I'm a little bit tired, but I'm hanging in there. Thank goodness I don't have to be back till Thursday. And they have a second or third pop out by the Tigers. And that's out number 2. Good eye by the Twins defense. Nico Goodwin looking to pile something. He's 0 for 1 with a line out in the second. Staring at 2 outs in the top of the 5th. Here's sets the target, the pitch. Ball 1.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat.
It's anybody's game right now. On 1 on count, the pitch. Strike 1.
On the inner third, taken for a strike. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the ball game for the Tigers.
Here's the pitch to him. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. Jose Barrella's stat sheet. He has 16 balls and 36 strikes. Here's the replay of the second strike.
He's going to flip that occasionally for a strike, then so be it.
The 1-2.
1 and 2 count, the pitch.
Tough curveball.
Foul ball, strike 2.
Able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going.
Here's the pitch. And the strikeout looking. Both teams still not looking good, but they still have plenty of hope right now. And the side is retired. Twins have 1 hit. 5-5 Tigers have 2 hits. As we go to bottom of the 5th, nothing. Any team can still get something going.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with
as you can see, Hetty Watney is actually the new feature in the MLB 19 series from the weekends. She's a good addition to the broadcast team. And that does sound good to me. As we get a second look at Eddie Rosario, guys, he's 0 for 1 with a pop out in the second. 5-5 hosting the 7-6. Here's the pitch. Strike 1.
Fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
Twins now looking what they see. 0-1 count, the pitch. Ball 1.
It's a ball and a strike.
I'm gonna go ahead and try to go for circle chains. Here's the pitch to him. Swing and a miss, and that's out number, and that's strike 2. Excuse me. I'm gonna get this ball down here at the pits.
Ball 2. The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff.
Anything can still happen.
Another pitch.
A 2-2 count. The Pitts. Ball 3.
Ball 3.
On deck, they're getting Jonathan Scope. He's batting .225 average. So we're going to get out of this inning. The Pitts. Swing and a miss, and that's out number 1 for the Twins, the 5-5 team. And that's 7 strikeouts for Jordan Zimmerman. He is looking pretty good on the mound right now, guys. He's looking good. And right now, that'll bring up Jonathan Scope. Second attempt. He's 0 for 1 with a strikeout in the second. He sets the target, the Pitts. Strike 1. Twins looking for a better result at this point. On 1 count, the Pitts. And the Twins get their 3rd hit. They haven't had more than that. It's a 5-5 team. That's a base hit single. Check it out one more time. 5-5 Twins staring at base runner at first with 1 out. And now we'll bring in Marwin Gonzalez. He's 0 for 1 with a pop out in the 3rd. He sets the target, the Pitts. Twins were going to make it. And that's going to be a fair ball to foul. Tigers defense not having a good opportunity trajectory. And that's going to be a base hit double for the 5-5 Twins. Second double for Marwin Gonzalez. Check it out one more time. Jordan Zimmerman, he's shaking a little bit. But he does have 7 strikeouts. He'll be alright. Base runner 2nd and 3rd for the Twins, 1 out. Twins, we're going to put the pressure on. The Pitts. And that's going to be... And the Twins, we're going to strike first blood. And they do in the first game of the series. And that will be a base runner at 2nd, 2 outs. Twins strike first. It's 1-0 Twins. Twin 5-5 team staring at base runner with 2nd, 2 outs. We're going to increase the lead with 2 outs. That'll be Jason Castro. He's 1 for 1. The Pitts, strike 1 by Jordan Zimmerman. As the 5-5 Twins, we're going to extend their lead.
Gonzalez at 2nd with 2 down.
Here's the Pitts. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Jordan Zimmerman would love to get out of this inning for sure. He has 7. He's looking to make it 8 at this point. Here's the pitch to him. Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3. His side is retired.
Twins forced to settle for 1.
Twins get their first run. They have 4 hits. Twins have 1. As we go to top of the 6th, it's 1-0 Twins. Tigers, the 7-6 Tigers, we're going to step up to the middle a little bit. As we've got Ford Hannah. He's 0 for 1 with the pop out in the 3rd. Tigers have plenty of room to come back in it. They lost the last 2 against the Indians when they had their 4-game winning streak. The second game was 7-5 by 2, and the series finale, as we hosted the Indians, we lost 4-1. On 1 count, the Pitts. Ball 1. He nods his head. Here's the Pitts. Foul ball, strike 2. Rays visiting the Blue Jays. It's 10-5. Here's the pitch to him. Ball 2. Comes a 2-2 count. Tigers were going to get something. Does it get there? And he gets just in time by the Twins defense. Good job. That's 1 away. As we get a look at Grayson Grenier in the second attempt, he's 0 for 1 with the line out in the 3rd. We're going to recover from that. With 1 out at the top of the 6th, it's 1-0 Twins. 5-5, hosting the 7-6. In the Pitts, that's strike 1.
Native of South Carolina, he's in his rookie year here at the big league level.
1-1 count, the Pitts. Tigers, we're going to get something. He picks up a block and he makes the catch. Out number 2. Well done by the Twins defense. Check it out one more time.
Bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
But that is a good catch by the Twins. 5 and 5. That's out number 2. As they bring in Zamir Candelario. Strike 1. He's on for 1 to fly out in the 3rd. For you guys in the chat, Candelario is all for 4 against this guy. In his career with the Tigers, 7 and 6. Here's the pitch to him. Foul ball, strike 2. The 5 and 5 Twins are keying that. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strikeout miss. Side is retired. The game is a little bit close, but anything can still happen. So we go bottom of the 6th. Twins holding on to a 1-0 lead in the series open. 3rd attempt for Byron Braxton. He's all for 2 with a flyout and a pop out to his credit. He nods his head. Here's the pitch. Second swing, that's strike 1. The record with Buxton taking on Zimmerman, it's 2 for 8. The 0-1 count, the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 2. He's keying that over 2 count. And that's going to be at first baseman, and he gets there in time, 1 away. Well done by the Tigers defense. We'll get a look at Ronald Torres. He's 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts by Zimmerman. He nods his head. Here's the pitch to him. Ball 1. Not what Zimmerman was expecting. The 1-out count, the pitch. Not a good opportunity. And he gets there in time. That's 2 away for the Twins. Tigers doing a good job by getting the players out. Nelson Cruz, former Texas Ranger, he's 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts. He's looking to better his curve. He sets the target. Here comes the pitch to him. And Nelson Cruz does recover. That's a base hit to right center field. That will be a base hit single. As the Twins get a base hit. Here's the replay one more time by the former Texas Ranger. There you go. 5 and 5 Twins staring at base 1 at first with 2 outs. We're going to increase that lead from base 1 at first. Does he get there in time? And he does. Here come the Twins. And that's going to be a double for the Twins. As the Tigers defense is picking up a little bit. CJ Cron, that's his 4th double of the game. CJ Cron's putting on a good show at this point.
Now he's stuck with runners on 2nd and 3rd.
Base 1 of 2nd and 3rd, 2 outs.
And a pickoff throw to 3rd.
And he gets there in time. Twins looking to extend that lead. As Zorn Zimmerman is looking to have an intentional walk.
And it appears they're going to give him the intentional
Twins looking at bases loaded, looking to extend their lead. 2 outs. In the bottom of the 6th. As we bring in Jonathan Scope with an opportunity. He's 1 for 2 of a single. Taking on Zimmerman right now. Here's the pitch. Strike 1. Zimmerman, we're going to get out of this for sure.
That first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind.
1-1 count, the pitch.
Give himself the advantage there.
Strike 2. Zimmerman, we're going to get out of it.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat.
He's going to make sure the Twins doesn't increase their lead. Here's the pitch. Ball 1. Cross your fingers, guys. Check it out one more time.
But it missed by just enough to give him life in this AB.
The 1 and 2 count, the pitch. Ball 2.
Easy to lay off that time, 2 and 2.
Zimmerman is making so.
This is a huge pitch right here. I don't think he wants to go 3-2 and have those runners be in motion. Look for him to be aggressive.
The 2 and 2 count, the pitch. Ball 3.
That's low, so a good eye there as he
On
works
deck
the count
is
back
Marwin
forward.
Gonzalez. Zimmerman better be careful
Good at bat right here from down in the count,
before he lets this
0-2,
ball go. Here's the
to work
Pits.
count back to 3-2,
And the Tigers will, and the Twins will extend their lead.
Center field as he comes through. It's a base hit.
And that's going to be a base hit double, base hit single with 2 RBIs. As the 5 and 5 Twins extend their lead, it's 3-0 with 2 outs. Take it out one more time.
Base hit right there. Yeah, that batter was able to control his emotions. Not a guy who fears going deep in the count right there, and he was able to come through.
Base runner first and second, 2 outs. Twins looking to extend more of their lead. Here's the Pits.
Marwin Gonzalez.
Second swing, strike 1.
Fastball in there at the knees for strike 1.
Twins looking to apply more pressure. 0-1 count, the Pits. And that would be almost there for Zorn Zimmerman. 5 replace him. Once we get to the next inning. Here's the Pits. We're going to get out of it. Ball 1.
That time, and it's 1-2.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to attack.
Here's the
on
pitch
any
to
more
him.
runs. Let's see if he attacks
Ball
his
2.
zone or buries something in the third.
2-2 the count.
Zimmerman, we're going to get out of this inning for sure. Here's the pitch to him.
There's a swing.
Foul ball, strike
Deep
2.
drive headed for the right field corner. And nearly a 3-run shot.
Here's the pitch
Instead,
to him.
it's a foul ball.
Foul ball, once again, strike 2. Zorn Zimmerman, we're going to get out of this inning for sure. Here's the pitch. Ball 3. He does not want to walk him. On deck is Max Kepler batting .367 average. He just wants to get this guy out real quick. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3. Side is retired. Tigers need to match him. It's a 7-6, visiting 5-5. As we go to the top of the 7th, Twins holding on to a 3-0 lead in this opening series. As they're hosting my Tigers. If you guys have any questions, type it in the chat. Just remember, pay it forward and be rewarded. Never ask for support back to begin with. John Hicks looking to match something against the Twins. He's 1 for 2 with a single in the 4th.
They haven't been able to score any runs as they're moving late into this one. A perfect
He's
time
1
for
for
the
2.
leadoff guy to
Taking
try
on
to get on
Barnes.
base and ignite
Here's
a
the
rally.
Pits.
First pitch
Ball
of the
1.
inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a run.
Oh, what's up,
So I
Puddin'?
think it's time to start looking
I'm
for
tired
ways
and
to
I
make
want
some
you.
things happen. Drop a bunt,
How
get up
badly?
on the plate, something.
1-0 count, the Pits.
Fastball at
Strike 1.
94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1.
Checking out the Twins bullpen guys in the chat, we have Blake Parker and Mike Morin. Now the first and last name ring a bell, guys. Get to that more in a second. Here's the Pits. And he makes the catch. Out number 1 for the Twins. Twins are keying that. Tigers, we're going to get something. If we look at Dodie Mercer, he's 0 for 2 with a strikeout and a flyout. Is who missed me, Puddin'? And that's ball 1. Dodie Mercer, he's 0 for 2.
Really high curveball right there. Struggling with the release point. That's the key to the curveball. Figuring out and finding that release point.
Hold on a second. Type in chat. Ball 2. My point says, hey everyone, Rose is in the house. What's up, Leon? I'm hoping Leon does stop by for a little bit. Here's the Pits. Strike 1. Royals hosting the Indians is 6-1. He sets the target, the Pits. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Tigers have their work cut out for them.
Oh man, he took a swing and a half at that one. I think some frustration is creeping into these guys. So
They're dying to get something out of this pitcher. Here's the Pits. Ball 3. On deck is the one and only Miguel Cabrera. He's batting .232 average. Los Angeles Angels upsetting the Chicago Cubs 2-1. Here's the pitch to him. Twins. He picked up a block and they'll get the first base hit. Tigers get the first opportunity. And that's going to be a base hit double. Tigers desperately needed that badly. That's double number 4 by Doty Mercer. Take it out one more time. And the Twins defense didn't like what they see. Twins are coming back a little bit. Actually, Tigers are looking to come back a little bit. Miguel Cabrera, he's 0 for 2 of a flyout and a pop out. And it's a 7-6 menacing team that I'm doing, as that's the Tigers. 7-6 team. And so staring at a base runner at second with 1 out. We're going to burn down the Twins' lead. Here's the pitch. Strike 1. Anything can still happen, guys. Padres visiting the Diamondbacks. It's 2-2 apiece.
I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am.
He sets the target. And he nods his head to pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 2.
When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
Take it out. Take out the strike one more time. Didn't like his chances. The 0-2 count, 1 out. Here's the pitch. Ball 1 to Miguel Cabrera, guys. Remember, tweet out the live stream, guys. Let everyone know that we are live through hashtag #IamACreatorCommunity equals hashtag pay it forward as we speak. Foul ball, strike 2. Miguel Cabrera wants something more than that. He nods his head. Here's the pitch. Miguel Cabrera with an opportunity, and that's foul ball, strike 2. So Tigers were going to drive that second base runner. Swing and a miss, and that's out number 2 for the Tigers. That's fifth strikeout for Jose Barreras. He's having a good start. Take it out one more time.
They finally get him on a 1-2.
Wow.
You could see that he wasn't laying down without a fight.
Tigers were going to drive that second base runner from second. First base runner at second. Let's get a look at Nick Castellanos. He's 0 for 2. Strike 1. He's 0 for 2 with a flyout and a ground out to his credit. He's looking to improve that against the Twins defense.
With this first pitch strike percentage well over 60%. That's about league average.
The 0-1 count.
So he's right on point.
He's looking to have a better result. Does he get there in time? He makes the catch. Side is retired. Twins swing, Tigers swing a double. But time's running out. As we go to bottom of the 7th, Twins holding on to a 3-0 lead with 7 hits. 5-5 hosting the 7-6 Tigers. So we get a look at Max Kepler. He's 0 for 1 with a sacrifice fly to his credit. And that might be it for Zoran Zimmerman. I will bring in Daniel Norris. Daniel Norris making his 5th start. He's only given up 3 strikeouts, 6.35 ERA. He's only going to do something against this Twins offense. Here's the pitch to him. And the second baseman does not get there in time. Base hit single for the Twins as they're looking to extend their lead. Tigers defense, we're going to much more improve, hopefully. That's the replay of that. Twins staring at base runner at first, no outs. We're going to drive that base runner from first. Foul ball, strike 1. Excuse me. Jason Castro, he's 1 for 2. We're looking to get some catch-up going. Here's the pitch. Strike 2, looking. Here's the pitch to him, looking to grip and rip. Ball 1. Rays defeating the Blue Jays 10-5. Get that more in a second. Here's the pitch. Ball 2. Orioles upsetting the Red Sox 6-4. Here's the pitch to him. And he's going to get there in time. Back-to-back sacks for the Twins. Tigers are not happy at this point. That's a base hit single. Take it out one more time. Twins are putting on a close score clinic right now.
In today's day and age of bullpen down your throat,
Twins staring out one first base runner and second. No outs. We're gonna extend our lead. In the series, here's the pitch. Strike one. Mariners hosting the Houston Astros is 3-1. Get a look again of Byron Buxton. He's 0 for 3 with a ground out in the 6th. We're gonna drive that base runner from first and second. Here's the pitch.
And he misses
Ball one.
1-1. The head-to-head numbers with Daniel Norris. He's 2 for 4.
Here's the pitch to him. Swing and a miss. Strike two. So we're gonna improve that stat sheet a little bit. So we're gonna get out of this inning. Ball two. Daniel Norris does not like what he sees, guys. Here's the pitch. Ball three. Tigers haven't walked anybody out yet. Here's the pitch. And that's going to be bases loaded, maybe? Yeah, the Tigers are in the Tigers defense are in big trouble. As the 5-5 Twins are staring at bases loaded with no outs at this point. As the 5-5 Twins, we're going to make my Tigers think something.
You have to eliminate the noise.
With an opportunity, Ronald Torres is 0 for 3 with a ground out in the 6th. We're going to drive the bases loaded at this point. Daniel Norris cannot make it happen. Here's the pitch, strike one. Buxton, Castro, and Kepler. He's all going to get out of this inning. Here's the pitch. Strike two by Daniel Norris.
Kepler, the runner at third. Castro at second.
Here's the pitch.
At first with no outs.
Foul ball, strike two. Daniel Norris, we're going to get out of this inning for sure. Here's the pitch to him. Ball one.
Close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string.
Daniel Norris really wants to get out of this inning for sure. Here's the pitch. Can he get a double play out of it? And the Tigers do. Double play, but the base runner gets there. As the Twins extend their lead, it's 4-0. But good eye by the Tigers defense. Take it out one more time. As the rider from third advances. And the Tigers desperately needed a double play out of that. 5-5 Twins staring at base runner in third. We're going to increase the lead with 2 outs. Here's the pitch. And the Twins will get it. That is a RBI single. As the Twins are just pounding my Tigers with a clinic. As my 7-6 team, it's 5-0 Twins. Not a good standout for my Tigers at this point. More importantly, they were not expecting that. Twins, we're going to extend the lead. Base runner first with 2 outs. 5-0. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike one. That's Nelson Cruz. That's his 11th RBI this year with the Twins team.
2 out with the man at first.
So we're going to get out of this inning. The pitch.
A swing and a ground ball to third.
Does he get there in time? And he makes the catch. Side is retired. Tigers have a lot of runs to make up in the next couple innings. As we go to the top of the 8th, Twins holding on to a 5-0 lead.
It's the Twins 5.
Knowing what the 7-6 Tigers can do, guys, they have the work cut out for them. They were really not expecting this. My top moderator of my putting those understands. As we get a look at Chris and Stewart, he's 0 for 2 with 2 pop outs. We're going to have a better opportunity to cut the Twins' lead. Here's the pitch, ball one.
Now, as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball one.
He's obviously been very impressive.
In attendance, we have 26,876 in Minnesota. One on count, the pitch. Strike one. You can pretty much smell something completely. Look at the Twins bullpen guys in the chat. Addison Reed and Trevor May. As you can see, the White Sox shut out the Yankees 5-0. Here's the pitch. Foul ball, strike two. Anything can still happen. The 1-2 count, the pitch. Swing and a miss, and that's out number one. That's 6 strikeout for Jose Barreros. Tigers have their big work cut out for him. Well, remember, they managed 1 run in the finale against the Indians last week. So anything can happen for the Tigers. As we look at Nigel Goodwin, he's 0 for 2 with a strikeout and a ground out. We're going to put something on the board for the 7 and 6 Tigers, as we're visiting the 5 and 5 Twins. And that's strike 1. If you guys have any questions, type it in the chat. Here's the pitch. Tigers now. And he makes the catch. And that's out number 2 by the Tigers. Jose Barrero's stat sheet, 24 balls and 62 strikes. Good eye by the Twins defense. As we look at Ford Hanna, he needs to get something going, guys. He's 0 for 2 with a pop out and a ground out to his credit. Royals hosting the Indians is 6-1. Here's the pitch. Ball 1.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems
Tigers have a lot of work to do in this opening series.
Everyone needs to relax.
The 1-0 count, the pitch. Strike 1.
1-1 the count.
Jose Barreros putting on the clinic. Tigers were going to make that stoppage right here. Here's the pitch. Foul ball, strike 2. Nationals setting out the Pirates 2-0. That was pretty much close. Here's the pitch. Tigers defense can't seem to get anything going. From center to right, and he makes the catch. Side is retired. Tigers are looking to try to avoid a shutout. As we go to the bottom of the 8th, Twins are holding on 5-0. So we go to the bottom of the 8th. As we get a look at Eddie Rosario, he's 0 for 2 with a walk in the 6th. As the 5 and 5 Twins will extend their lead. Taking on Daniel Norris. Sets the target. And the pitch. Strike 1. The 0-1 count, the pitch. And that is a base hit, guys. And that's going to be a base hit double for the Twins. And so have something to work with. Good eye. 3rd double for Eddie Rosario. So we get a look at Jonathan Scope. He's 2 for 3 with 2 singles and 2 RBIs to his credit. Twins looking to drive that base runner from second to extend their lead. Daniel Norris doesn't want it to happen. Here's the pitch. Strike 1.
Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike.
Here's the pitch to him, and that's foul ball, strike 2. 0-2 count, the pitch. Foul ball, strike 2. Daniel Norris looking to get out of this inning. Ball 1. Yeah, ball 1, guys. Here's the pitch. Ball 2. Tigers haven't walked anybody. They're making sure they don't get a walk on the board. Check it out one more time. That's ball 2.
Such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
He sets the target, the pitch. And the Twins will get another opportunity, guys. And that's going to be an RBI single. As the Tigers are looking to not fall away, it's 6-0 Twins now in this opening series. But for my Tigers that I'm managing from the weekends, guys, they have their work cut out for them. After 2 losses against the Indians, Twins base runner at first, 1 out, and no outs. We're gonna extend their lead again. Strike 1. So get a look at Marlon Gonzalez. Is 1 for 3 with a double in the 5th. Here's the pitch. Foul ball, strike 2. Daniel Norris just wants to get out of this. Looking for the first out. And they do not get it. Back-to-back sacks for the Twins. They are putting on the clinic. My Twins are trying. My Tigers are looking to try to settle something in, but they don't have any breathing room. Base runner at first and second, no outs. Twins looking to extend their lead. Strike one by Daniel Norris. Max Kep, as we look at Max Kepler, center field, he's 1 for 2 of a single and a RBI batted in. Daniel Norris doesn't want to have any more runs happening. Here's the pitch. Strike two. I know if I'm Daniel Norris, I would love to get out of this inning right now. Here's the pitch. And strikeout looking. That's what Daniel Norris was looking for. That's one away for the Twins. Good job by the Tigers defense. They really needed that badly. Jason Castro, he's 2 for 3 with 2 singles at this point. Daniel Norris just wants to get out of this inning. I don't blame him. Here's the pitch. Foul ball, strike one. 0-1 count, the pitch. Ball one. If you guys have any questions, type it in the chat. If you guys have anything. Swing and a miss, strike two. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and that's out number 2 for the Twins. That's a second strikeout for this guy. As Daniel Norris is looking to get out of the thing, he's looking to bail out Byron Buxton. He's 1 for 4 with a single in the 7th. Here's the pitch. Strike one. Twins staring out base runner first and second. 2 outs, bottom of the 8th. It's 6-0 Twins. Ball one.
2 men are on with 2 men out.
The 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Ball two. Daniel Norris really wants to get out of there. The Twins are keying that.
He's starting to lose location of that strike zone.
Here's the pitch to him. And the Tigers will get an opportunity. He makes the catch. Side is retired. Now, if I'm the Tigers right now, guys, between my 11 and I would score some runs. As we go to top of the 9th, Twins holding on to a 6-0 lead. It's my 11-9, 7-6 Tigers visiting the 5-5 Twins. Grayson Grenier knows he has a lot of runs to push in. He's 0 for 2. Tigers were not expecting that. Here's the pitch, ball one. I'm telling you guys, they were not expecting that at all. He sets the target, 1-0 count. Strike one. Anything can happen for the Tigers. Completely. Here's the pitch. Ball two. Tigers are really not chasing that. Here's the pitch. And great fire by the batter. It's foul ball, strike two. Here's the pitch. Tigers now, we're going to get something. And that's out number 1. Good job by the Tigers, Twins defense. I Flip Spawns, how you doing, sir? Hope all is well. Oh, by the way, Flip Spawns, are you new to the hashtag I am a creator community? Type it in the chat. Samuel Candelario, he's 0 for 2 with a strikeout and a flyout. He's looking to get better his sides right now. Top of the 9th, 1 out. Twins holding on to a 6-0 lead. Here's the pitch. Strike one. After this episode's over, guys, I'm going to get a couple things and I'm going to be with my pudding after that. Here's the pitch. Tigers looking to get something. He picks up a block and he gets them. Tigers really get something on the board. And that's going to be a base hit double. Oh, you're new? Can you hit that red support button, buddy? Since you're new to the hashtag I'm a creator community. Remember, stay supported. Let people know that we are live. Remember, if you guys do not have a Twitter, you guys need to really get one. And join the hashtag I'm a creator community. Tigers will have an opportunity. Base runner with second, 1 out. We're going to burn the Tigers lead. Here's the Twins lead, excuse me. With 1 out, ball one. Look at Don Hicks. He has an opportunity in front of him. He's 1 for 3 with a single in the 4th. Remember, guys, stick a like on the live stream. Pay it forward and be rewarded. Never ask for support back. Ball two.
It's 2-0. And with 1 out in the 9th, he's just now coming up on his 100th pitch of the ball game.
Yeah, Matty,
The 2-0 count, the Pits. Strike one.
We'll see how the manager plays this one. I know guys like Dan.
Tigers have the work cut out for him, but they have an opportunity with a base runner with second.
This is right now a dream if you're out in that bullpen right now. Your starting pitcher
And the
gets
Pits.
you into the ninth inning. The guys that, if they
He's looking to drive it, but a second base runner gets there and he makes the catch. Out number 2.
Terrific job up to this point.
Tigers looking to drive that base runner from second to maybe get something on the board. Jordy Mercer, he's 1 for 3 with a double in the 7th. This could be it for the 7 and 6 Tigers. Remember, this is the opening series from the weekends. Taking on the 5 and 5 Twins. Here's the Pits. Strike one.
In there, and it's 0-1.
Tigers are really dying to get something going. They were not expecting this out of the Twins. The 0-1 count. Here's the Pits. Ball 1.
But he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball.
Tigers know what they have to do. Here's the pitch to him.
1-1 pitch. A bouncer to the
And they've been having a hard time with that. And that's out number 3. The game is over. As my Tigers go down to 7 and 7 on the record. But it was a good sowing by the Tigers. As the Twins go on to win 6-0. The Twins are now 6 and 5 of the season. But the highlight for Jose Barreros, pretty soon my opponent is pretty much going to talk to me about what I'm going to do for the Tigers. We'll talk strategy about that. As the Twins go up 6 and 5, sending my Tigers home 6-0 in a shutout. Good job by Jose Barreros. I was totally not expecting that either. We have 2 more games with the Twins, and then we host the Pittsburgh Pirates to simulate the other games, see what we got. As we get a look at the LA Angels improving up to 9 and 5, winning a close game, upsetting the Cubs, getting their 3rd loss of the season. Angels go on to win 2-1 with 6 hits and 1 error. Not bad for between both teams. It was close. Pena gets his 3rd win over Yu Darvish. Allen gets his 9th save for the Angels. White Sox are pulling away from my Tigers. As the White Sox go up to 9 and 3, beating the Yankees 5-0 in shutout. As Santana gets his 3rd win with 11 hits. Nationals also win a shutout. They go up to an even record of 6 and 6 over the Pirates, 2-0 with 6 hits. Steven Strasburg held on to a clinic, getting a 2nd win of the season. Rays defeating the Blue Jays 10-5, getting up to 8 and 6, setting the Toronto 7-7 record. Rays had 14 hits, with Joe Burrow getting his 1st win. Orioles upsetting the Red Sox as they go up to get their 4th win of the season, 6-4, sending the Red Sox 9 and 5 of the season, with 10 hits and an error. Andrew Castro getting his 1st win. Givens getting his 3rd save. Phillies, as for the Philadelphia Phillies, they just decimated the Marlins, not giving them a donut after that loss. As they beat the Marlins, sending the Phillies 9-3, by scoring 13-1 with 16 hits. Arrieta put out a clinic with his 3rd win of the season. Atlanta Braves sending out the Mets 4-0. Or so I say, nicknaming the Metropolitans with 7 hits. As they get their 5th win of the season, it's a 5-9 team. Newcomb getting his 1st win. Texas Rangers upsetting the Oakland A's, sending them down to 10-8. Rangers getting their 6th win, 4-1 with the victory, 9 hits with an error. With Miller getting his 2nd win, LeCarrick getting his 5th save. Royals defeating the Indians, as the Royals get their 4th win. After starting 1-9 this season. Remember, they were winless at one point, but they send the Indians 6-7 by scoring 6-1 with 11 hits and an error. Daniel Duffy getting his 1st win, and Brandon Levy looking good with his 1st save. Arizona Diamondbacks upsetting the Padres 4-3 by 1. In 13 innings, it was close, with 8 hits and an error. Bradley getting his 1st win, so that's good. Mariners defeating the Angels. Actually, Mariners go up to 4-12, defeating the Astros 6-5 with 10 hits. Swarzak getting his 1st win. That's not bad. LA Dodgers, they continue to pile ahead of them as they as they punched out the Brewers 3-2, 5 hits and an error. Quackenbush getting his first win. Dodgers looking pretty hot with Jansen with 7th save. And the Rockies defeating the Giants in a close game by 3, 8-5. As the Rockies go up to 7-8 with 15 hits. Swenzlela getting his first win, and Davis getting his 4th save. Now the Tigers have a 3-game skid, but their last win was over the Indians. We won 5, we won 4, actually defeating the Royals 3 times, defeating the Indians 5-3, losing to the Indians twice. Now we lost to the Twins 6-0. But it's still the beginning of the season. Anything can still happen. As you can see at the standings, we start off with the American League Central. White Sox are back in the winning column with a 9-3. We've lost 3 straight, so we're not out of this yet. As we're behind by the Twins by 0.5. Twins are now up to 6-5. Royals have won 3 straight. But they still are in last place. They've been doing terrific in the defense for 4th. As they're 4-9, winning 3 straight. We also need a race or 3-game skid. Angels improved to 9-5. They won 3 straight. They've won 8 games out of 10. That's pretty good. They've been working on good with their defense. Oakland A's now to 10-8, 1 game behind the Angels. Mariners getting the first win. They're now 4-12. Astros have lost 3 straight with 5-9. But I wouldn't count out the Rangers. They're only a game and a half back behind the Oakland A's. As we look at the record, we have Yankees, A's, Rays, Twins, Blue Jays, and the Tigers. As we're tied with the Blue Jays with a 7-7 overall record. Yankees, after that loss, they are 8-5 now. Oakland Athletics, they've been looking good themselves with 10-8. Anything can still happen. And the bottom one, we have top 3. We have Mariners, Orioles, and the Royals. Both teams, a couple of teams, guys, have 3-game winning streaks, so they're looking good. Philadelphia Phillies, however, they're on a 3-game winning streak, from 6-3 to 9-3. Their speed has been pretty good. Their power has been good. So they have a good slight advantage over the Marlins, sending them as they're sitting at home. What do we have to do to erase our 4-game skid? But they are 8-6, only 2 games back. Braves have won 3 in a row. They're 5-9, and they're only 2 games behind the Nationals. They've been looking okay. Cincinnati Reds tied with the Chicago Cubs as they have their 3rd consecutive loss after that 2-1 loss by Chicago. But both teams are gunning it right now. They have a 769 winning percentage. You have to hand it to the Reds, guys. They are 3rd in the contact. The Cubs have been doing pretty good with their defense, their power, pitching, and contact. But when losing streaks, Cardinals are 5-8 with a 4-game skid, Brewers as well, and the Pirates as well. But the Reds have won 5 in a row. They're looking to keep it up. The LA Dodgers, yep. I was mentioning about that earlier. They won 7 in a row. Their pitching has been pretty good. 11-4 this season. And so ahead by 3 games over the Padres. Welcome back, Puddin'. Hope to see you at track and field tonight. From some support, love, Samantha Lewis, though. All right, honey. I'll be over there in just a little. I'll be over there in a little while. I love you. But yeah, the Dodgers have been doing good with their pitching. The power has been tight. But the Rockets, they have won 2 in a row. Giants have lost 4 in a row with 6-5 to 6-9. They've been doing good with their defense. And here's how it looked, guys. We have Cubs, Marlins, Padres. 4-game losing streaks by the Giants and the Cardinals. They really have to get it going. Pirates are 4-9, 4 games with a 3-game skid with the Brewers. The Braves are looking good, as they're looking to get back up tight as much as they can. Now, this is a part that I'm not pretty much afraid of, but a little bit scared of between these two teams. and that is the Boston Red Sox, the New York Yankees. The answer to you guys is pretty much to your questions. Red Sox are back in the losing column, so are the Yankees, but the Red Sox still have a lead. They have a 9-5 record with a 643 winning percentage. They've been really good with their defense and their contact. The Rays have won 2 in a row. The speed has been good, but the Yankees, they still rank first but they have tremendous power. They have tremendous pitching, and they've been good with their defense. The Blue Jays are now 7-7. But as you look at this, we still have time to catch up. I love you more, baby. Anything I can do to help. I'll tell you more in a second. Excuse me. Damn. Alrighty, guys, that's going to do it for episode... Hold on, what number episode is this from the weekends, guys? Hold on. That's going to do it for episode 14. I got to go. See you soon. You too, baby. Love you. Keep your updates going when you're on the way to track and biking. When I meet you there, honey. And I lost another supporter. That's fine. I'm not gonna argue with that. Quit smoking? I never do that. Honey, you know I never do that. I never do. It's just that the coughing and pretty much the great commentary that I put in. Everybody's continuing to love it. More people are bringing a lot of balance. But thank you for the heads up, honey. I was pretty much not expecting that. Anyway, guys, that's going to do it for episode 14. If you guys have any questions, type it in the chat. But what my Tigers need to work on, guys, we are down 7-7. We have 2 more games with the Twins in Minnesota, so we have to do something with those games. And then we are hosting the Pittsburgh Pirates after that from the weekends. And if you guys want to catch more MLB 19 from the weekends when it's live on the weekly schedule, you guys got to hit that like button and turn on notification bell. Hit that red support button and like button, because the more people we bring in, a lot of you guys are doing me a great job and a lot of favors. If you guys have any questions, type it in the chat. If any of you have a Facebook or Twitter, you guys need to tweet it out, share a comment, add it to your playlist, guys. Everybody is going to be repeating this. Add it to your playlist. If you guys don't have a Twitter, you guys really need to get one and join the hashtag IamACreatorCommunity.com. That is hashtag IamACreatorCommunity.com. The community for everybody, there's about over 500 creators, and it's badass for a lot of us. James has been doing this full time, and I forgot to mention this, guys. For those that want to donate, that's for the price of a cup of coffee. When James goes live in the mornings, on his way to work from Sunday through Wednesdays, his lunch breaks in the afternoon, and on his way home from work from 9 to 9:30 or 9 to 9:20. That's for the price of a cup of coffee. The best way to donate is by the PayPal, or you can super chat him. But be careful. YouTube takes about 30% off your donations if you're doing it by the super chat. Anyway, guys, that's going to do it. Thank you, Puddin'. I love you. I'll see you in Track and Biking when you come over in the top of the hour. Thank you, Happy Lux. Thank you, JC. I hope you guys are having a good time. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you all enjoyed. One more thing, guys. I will be live tomorrow morning, so you guys will get a new episode of Borderlands Game of the Year edition from Tuesdays and Wednesdays, and then a new episode of Kingdom Hearts 3. I'm gonna get much more attention after that. So anyway, guys, thank you for stopping by. Episode 14 has come to a close. Be good to one another, be kind to one another, and love one another. And I will see you guys later. You guys have a good evening.